Okay, guys, I am playing the Houston Naturals. He probably sees that I use the Astros logo. I'm Altuve, loves the New York and LA Crybabies. And so it's Houston versus Houston. There's his record. I always want to take a look at that. It's more about their record than the cards they use sometimes. Um, the cool thing about using a lefty is you don't get to look at lefties as much as you do righties. So I think lefties are just harder. And, the quirky thing about that bullpen is if it jumps into the bullpen, it becomes a ground rule double. And I don't know, he's got a massive amount of momentum here, and I'm making mistake after mistake. Look at that. I chase him down, I throw to the wrong base. I've given this guy every chance, and he starts out red hot. And I've said a lot of times, if you're going to get me, you're going to get me in the first inning. And I think it's just because I play very casually, and I have to kind of ramp up the intensity. It's a personality thing, personality flaw, whatever you want to call it. Now check this out right here. This video is longer than I expected because a lot of things happened in this game. And whenever I have a really cool game, I want to show you guys. So I think that was Barry Larkin that got that sweet double over to the corner there, that ground rule double. Okay, here's one thing right here. Isn't that crazy? Watch this in just a second. Same pitch, same swing, same spot. That literally drops 1 foot south of the first one. That is so crazy. I don't recall that exactly happening. So one thing is, in order to not annihilate my inning, I'm going to allow the run to score. I wouldn't have got him anyway, so I'm not really allowing it. But for lack of a better word, I'm allowing it. And things get worse and worse for me, and he scores another run here. This guy's got everything's going right for him. I didn't even get those little fluke on the opposite side, on the third base side. I didn't get those little dying quails. I didn't catch them, which created the second run to score. And so just everything is going his way. So I've got to do something to kill this momentum he's created. And momentum in sports is a completely real thing. That's great contact on him. He's still got momentum because he's hitting the ball. Of course, if you hit the ball and you get an out like on a line drive, then you're still getting the contact without the result, so you can feel good about it. So he's got massive momentum. He's got the lead. He's getting contact on everything. And finally something goes right for me here. And I get the leadoff runner on. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Get him to second base. You'll see what happens here in just a second. It's kind of weird because remember I made that catcher error, then threw to the wrong base, and I actually thought that he was going to catch that in the air, so I turned my runner around, and then he literally got somebody who should be on third base with no outs because he threw to third base trying to get the lead runner. I don't believe in that philosophy to try to get the lead runner every time. That's the way this guy plays, but I'm allowing runs. Like I said, for lack of a better word, I'm allowing runs. That's crazy. And there's another mistake. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy that I would take off thinking that he wasn't going to catch that. And finally, I get my first run after, what was that? Already 4 or 5 mistakes I've made this quick. Absolutely crazy. So it's 2-1 right now. And that's the pitcher, Lefty Grove. And I tie it up 2-2 with the pitcher. That's why you don't take out the starting pitcher earlier. And literally, I almost fluked myself a 3-run home run right there to take the lead 5-2. But the score is 2-2. And once again, this just shows his luck right there. I don't catch this. Absolutely crazy. But I've taken away some of his momentum. There he almost flukes a base hit right there. And is that a base hit right there, or is that an out? Oh, that's an out. But he's still got a lot of momentum. I don't think I've turned things around completely. Decent contact right there. Don't get the result. And I'm in the shift because I'm playing the show 19, and I'm about to turn that off, you'll see here. And he literally flukes a double. Can this guy fluke a win? This is absolutely crazy. Immediately, I turn off that manual shift. I've got to turn that off in the settings. That defensive auto shift is crazy. And he advances that guy that he fluked onto second, and he flukes a single with a broken bat. Can this guy fluke a win off me? It's absolutely crazy. Well, we've got 6 or 7 more minutes to find out. So, once again, I allow the run because I don't want to allow the big inning. So right now it's 3-2. Like I said, in that case, I literally am allowing the run, and he flukes another single past my third baseman. And my third baseman was actually Honus Wagner, so that's crazy. He's got the bases loaded. This is crazy. Is he literally going to go up like 7 to... I mean, he's got Joe Morgan with 94 speed on first base. If he does a hit and run situation, he can score the guy on first base.
So I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Crazy. Okay, I believe that's the second out. Infield fly rule. Basically, the infield fly rule, if he drops it, everybody will advance, and of course, he would get the base. Crazy. Like I said, okay, and there we go right there. See, I believe he was hitting and running, because I saw Joe Morgan, by the time he caught it, was already on second. That's crazy. So anyway, I did get out of the big inning by allowing that one run, and finally, a little bit of momentum shift right here with Mike Trout getting to second base. That's a nice hit, nice speed. Mike Trout takes the extra base, of course. And he intentionally walks. I believe that's my creative player right there for sure. I sub in Ichiro. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Double steal. And I believe that's an out, and he's just going to advance. Yeah, the out and the advance. He's going to probably go to third. Yeah, he uses the cutoff man, goes to third. He's trying to get tricky with his throwing, but then again, my base running has been awful. Awful. Okay, so I think base running is my weak point in this game. And I've got 2 outs right here, and I fluke something. I fluke like a single. Was that a bunt or was that just a single? I think that was just like a chopper single. 2 outs, 4-3. I finally take the lead, and here's more luck going on my side. Momentum starting to change. I don't believe a 4-3 lead is going to really be enough, but let's see. Like I said, 2 outs, and there's another run right there with 92 speed. He's not going to catch it. I'm going to be able to take the extra base with that 90s. Is that 96 or 98 speed right there? And his pitching was kind of typical. I can see that coming. So there's another run there. Once again with 2 outs. I always like those 2-out runs. Okay, take the extra base right there. Put him in scoring position. 6-3. And yeah, I believe he did take out his starter earlier, and I clipped that part out. But taking your starter out earlier is not a good idea, and Lou Gehrig gets the 2-run home run. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back in this game. Now it's 8-3, where I can literally just pitch freely, swing freely, not have to worry about anything. And my favorite moment in sports is when they think they got you, but they don't. And this guy at the beginning of this game was up 2-0, all the momentum, swinging freely, and he had me, and I'm just thinking, this is going to be a really good comeback. This is going to be and I think that quite a lot on people. Okay, momentum starting to go my way, as you can see here. Not starting, continuing to go my way. Take the extra base, or steal the second base right there. No outs. Steal third base right here. And I'm just kind of starting to just pummel him. And literally me pretending to bunt earlier made him throw a ball, and that turned into a walk because of that. I believe that was with Mike Trout. I don't take the extra base here because I always know he throws to the lead. So I just want to get my guys on. But I do know I can steal, so I take the double steal and get the base anyway. He keeps throwing that kind of slurve slider to the down and away. So for me, it's kind of easy. I try to see if I can sneak a run in here, and it works. with the slow throw just to pile it on a little bit more. Right here, I know he's going to throw to the lead runner home, and he allows the guy on first. He's allowing big innings. Like I said, that third run he got was allowed. His second run wasn't kind of allowed, but his second run was actually on that pass ball that passed on a curveball that passed Pudge Rodriguez. And let's see here. I don't believe I'm going to take the extra base here because I know he always throws the third. And right there, oh yeah, and we're going to run right to home right here. I'm taking all the bases. See how he's kind of running to the left? I think he's going to throw to second base no matter what. Oh no, he doesn't. Weird. Somehow I can just sense where they're going to throw to a degree, so I took all the extra bases. As you can see, this is all with 2 outs. And right there, actually, I wouldn't have taken the second guy home, but the game is called due to mercy rule. Anyway, I had a game similar to this yesterday where I let the guy have a couple runs in the beginning, and like I was thinking the exact same thought. This guy thinks he's got me. This is going to be a great comeback. He doesn't have me. Like I said, that's my favorite moment in sports, just to reiterate. My favorite moment in sports is when they think they've got you, but they don't. Anyway, hopefully you guys like this video. That was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back right there, that Lou Gehrig home run. That was a good moment for me. There's his rating right there. I have been playing people with 700 ratings also, and take care.